welcome in a handful of these BYU football seniors to join Coach Sitake in Studio C. What's up, guys? Yeah, let's go.
What's up?
All right, prepare yourselves. Hilarity is about to ensue. Okay, we're gonna have a good time here. Matt Criddle, Chris Jackson, Houston Heimuli, of course, Lorenzo Fauatea, Joe Tukuafu, and Earl Tuioti Mariner. We appreciate you guys being here. It's and Houston, we'll start with you. Your Deep Blue feature just aired. Everyone loves you even more now than they did before. Great to have you here on the Coach's Show.
Thanks for having me. Appreciate it.
You got your candy lays. I told Coach earlier, feel free to dig into those, whatever. This is, informal, low-key. You do what you need to do. Okay, we're going to pass the microphone around and ask a bunch of questions for now, if you're okay with that. And so I'll call you up by names. First of all, this one is we'll start with Joe and Earl in the back. Okay, so Joe, what's the favorite item you found in your locker on senior night?
I'd have to say a picture of my brother that I lost in COVID. There were some other great items, but I cherish that one the most.
Love it. How do you handle the emotions of that moment when you see that in there?
It fires me. It fuels me. It gives me the motivation and things that I need for a game, and so it was good to see that.
Great stuff. All right, Earl, same thing for you. What was your favorite item in the locker on senior night?
My favorite item probably was my wife had like an Aquaman cutout, and then she put my face on it.
Are you a big Jason Momoa guy?
No, it's kind of an inside joke. It's a long story, but she like taped a wife beater tank top on it because I always wear that all the time. So yeah, that was pretty funny. We're
gonna have to supplement this for the re-air of the show. Okay, we may be pestering you for that. That's great stuff. Okay, next question, Zoe, for you and Matt Criddle. What was senior night like overall? The emotions of the entire night and game.
It was just, it didn't really hit you until like we actually did the walk. And it was just, you played the game, you played football, you prepared the same. And then it wasn't until like we all came together, we walked, I was like, dang, this is really it. So the emotions were there. It was motivational. So, I mean, that's what it was for me. But
okay, we'll have you throw that up to Matt. Matt, what was senior night like for you?
Well, considering that I've had 2 senior nights now, last year was actually probably more emotional because my wife had a ton of my family members write a letter to me, and she had the stack of letters in my locker, and I read one of them, and I started like crying before the game. So I was like, we can't do that again this year. I can't go onto the field crying this year. And so I tried to just avoid distractions this year and play the game and have it be more normal. And I've enjoyed both my senior nights. The first one was a little more emotional. This one was a little more serious. Then we got to, do all the stuff after the game, which both were good in their own way. So
great stuff from Matt Criddle. Okay, to your left, Chris Jackson. And when you talk to any of your coaches, Chris, they love you like they love Houston Heimuli. Mm-hmm. What has playing at BYU done for you to prepare you for the next stage of life?
I would say I really think when I first came in, I wasn't the nicest guy. I was kind of like to myself because I came from a whole different world. But that love and learning stuff is like a real thing. And I think Kalani, one thing he has taught me a lot is just being kind to people and really checking on the women in your life. That's very important. Checking on people regardless, all the people that you love, and really just telling them that you're there for them and you love them. I think that's one thing that I'm going to take with me. And really just being humble. I'm way more humble than I used to be when I first came in. And really just controlling what you can control. I feel like when you shouldn't stress out over the things you can't control. You really and giving your 100% to everything you do. I think that's what I've really learned at BYU. And it's so much more being disciplined, and it's a lot that goes into it. And those are the things I can definitely take with me.
I'm ready for the book from Chris Jackson, Life Lessons with Chris. You cool with that? Great stuff. Okay, we'll throw it down to Houston now. Houston, it's only been one season, but what's been your favorite thing about taking the field in front of Cougar Nation, whether at home at LaVell Edwards Stadium or on the road?
Oh, well, BYU's fans are just amazing anyways. Like, you are coming out on the field, can't hear your thoughts. I have bad hearing anyway, so it's not a good combination. But it's just been awesome seeing all the support, you know, and coming somewhere where there are not that many fans and not that system. BYU has been amazing, and I felt like I've been more uplifted by the fans here than I've been anywhere else. It's been amazing.
Did anybody have a Jason Momoa cut out of you in a wife-beater tank top anywhere?
Not quite, but we had a Naruto Uzumaki head cut out of me. Same size head, so like took up half my locker. But it was good. Like, my family did an amazing job. I loved it.
I told you this would be hilarious.
This is awesome.
This is fantastic.
Keep it
right?
going.
Yes, the more the merrier. All right, Coach Pope needed to get involved in this show somehow, even though he's in the Bahamas getting ready for a basketball tournament with his team. After the Missouri State game, he said that Darrell Bevel, who is the quarterback's coach and pass game coordinator for the Miami Dolphins, helped him develop a play, a football-inspired play for the final game-winning bucket for BYU basketball against Missouri State. Here's that soundbite from Coach Pope.
Let's talk about the last play. Interesting draw-up, a unique look. What was that about?
So actually, my dear friend Darrell Bevel is in an off week right now. And so we've been talking about inbounds against pressure. And so he's just given us a collection of routes. We went to Darrell Bevel 3 today. We have Darrell Bevel 1 through 5. And Dallin Hall made it work. It was actually super fun.
What were you anticipating would happen if you gave them that look on that play?
Well, I didn't know how much pressure they were going to want to exert. So, you know, they had a decision to make if they were really going to sell out on it or if they were going to be a little bit soft. And they extended full court, but they were a little soft. So Dallin got a really clean catch. We thought we might get him downhill around the corner and kind of have a tiki in and dunker and get in at the corner. But Dallin just made an unbelievable play off 2 feet. And it's super fun, man.
Coach, how would you rate the execution of the Bevel 3?
It's a great play, but here's the problem. Bevel and Pope are in the same ward, so now they've just opened Pandora's box. I'll never hear the end of it at church. So everyone's going to get a bunch of plays drawn up for me, but it obviously works, so I probably need to open that up a little bit. But no, that was great execution, and yeah, it was like a drag route from
Dallin Hall?
Yeah, from Dallin, and he didn't pass it. He just went and shot it, so that it worked out.
Houston, let's pass it back to Chris. Chris, how would you rate the route by Dallin Hall, who received the basketball there?
I think it was a good route. I ain't never seen nothing like that before in my life. I ain't never I played basketball, but I think that was kind of smart what he did, honestly.
Yeah, a new look. Great stuff.
Yeah.
Okay. Don't go anywhere, guys. We're only about halfway through here on BYU Football with Kalani Sitake. Still on the way. We're going to grill the outgoing BYU seniors with some randomly awesome questions as we enter the game show portion of this show tonight when BYU Football with Kalani Sitake continues.
If there's one thing having a magic well full of wishes has taught me, it's that there are many kinds of magic.
We love granting wishes!
I'm supposed to be scaring you, not becoming your friend.
You've more determination than anyone I know.
That's what's important. Family.
Football in Utah is all about the rivalries.
Red, blue, quarterback, wide out, rewards. Wait, what? My style, checking rewards. My style, right.
For Mountain America's My Style Checking, it's all about the benefits.
Loan discounts.
But it's hard to pick a favorite.
No, mobile phone protection. Telehealth. You're gonna need that when we're done. I heard that. Let's go.
Get the account rivaled by no one. My Style Checking from Mountain America.
This is BYU Football with Kalani Sitake. I'm Spencer Linton here with Coach Sitake and 6 of his senior football players. Now we enter the game show portion of tonight's show. We're going to play Never Have I Ever. And each of the players and coach have been given a sign that either says I have or have never. I will present a scenario and you be truthful, have to show the side of the card that answers that question appropriately. Typically you do it like with fingers, and like if your fingers go down, the person with the most fingers remaining wins the game, but whatever. The points don't matter tonight. We're just here to embarrass you, and that's what we're gonna do. Okay?
All right.
That's what this has become about. Okay, never have I, and again, for example, I would say never have I ever made a speaking error on a live TV show. Because clearly I'm perfect in a live TV format, right, Coach?
Okay. Yeah.
I've never made a mistake.
Never seen it.
Okay. I'm going to pay for this later. Okay, you guys, number 1. Dan, hold up your sign to answer this. Never have I ever fallen asleep during a team meeting. Matt, Zoe, you're waffling? Okay, you have? Okay. Matt, you've never fallen asleep during a team meeting. Wow. That is impressive. Okay, number 2. Never have I ever learned and tried to execute a TikTok dance. Okay. Matt, you're 2 for 2. Chris, you're not a TikTok guy?
Houston should have 3 signs.
Some liars up here.
Hey. Coach, I know you're a big TikTok guy with your daughters, right?
I have kids, yeah, of course.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You got to get that going. We were talking about the gritty during one of the commercial breaks. Okay, next one. Never have I ever eaten something off of the ground. Yeah, Zoe with the delayed turn. Okay, what's appropriate? Is it the 3-second rule? Is it the 5-second rule? 10-second rule?
If you can wipe off the dirt, eat it.
Okay. All right, this one. These are going to get specific here. Never have I ever misspelled asparagus to lose a spelling bee. Houston Hamuli, I'm looking at you. Your brother put me up to that one. Your brother put me up to that one.
Asparagus?
I didn't know what asparagus was.
Do you know what asparagus is now?
Oh, we don't have to right now. It's cool. I'll do it during the break. And I'll spell it out there.
All right. Next one, and I got to throw myself under the bus here. Never have I ever recently run slower than a 5.16 second 40-yard dash. I ran a 5.16, but I'm like 40 years old, okay? Can all of you beat a 5.16 right now?
Yes.
In an actual run? Yeah. I hope so.
Chris is ready to run. Chris runs like a 4.16. Okay, all right, on we go. Never have I ever been to another country. How many of you have been to another country? Has everybody here, Chris, you've never been to another country. Do you have a desired destination? Like, where would you go? Give Chris the microphone here. Where would you go if you could pick any country in the world?
Probably France.
You'd go to France?
Yeah, I go to France.
Why France?
Just a new experience, really.
Okay. All right, we're starting a GoFundMe now. BYU football players.
Let's all go to France.
Senior celebrations to get Chris to France. Great stuff. Okay, a few more. Never have I ever finished a paper in school that was due the very next day. Or maybe the next minute. Zoe, you got me. But wow, you never procrastinate homework ever?
Okay. And then finally, never have I ever sang a song live in front of at least 100 people. Have any of you done that? You have sung in front of more than 100 people, Coach.
Mm-hmm.
Like solo?
It was a coach's tournament, golf tournament, and then they make the new guys do it. So I did it. Bob Marley, easy stuff.
Well, yeah, that deserves some claps, huh? Bob Marley for the coach.
What song is it?
You know,
What's the song?
it was Three Little Birds. Easy one, right? So.
Let's hear it. Yes.
No, we're not doing that.
Who's the best singer in this group here? It's you, Joe.
These two.
Joe, you got a good voice. Okay.
Criddle's just trying not to sing, but he looks like an undercover singer here. You. Look.
Definitely not top tier.
Matt, were you ever invited to be in a boy band? Be honest.
Yes. 9th grade. Freshman year.
I love it.
There you go.
Great stuff. Good sports for playing along with that. Thanks, you guys. We're not, yeah. More claps for that. Yeah, really fun segments. Never have I ever missed a BYU basketball with Mark Pope show. Okay, that's also a lie. But next Wednesday, not Tuesday, join us for the next episode of BYU Basketball with head coach Mark Pope, November 30th, 8:30 Eastern, 6:30 Mountain Time. Coming up next, we'll take some of your social media questions for Coach and these fine seniors with us in studio when BYU Football with Kalani Sitake returns on BYU TV and BYU Radio.
BYU Food to Go's convenient location at 2191 North Canyon Road in Provo makes bringing popular BYU foods to your next event easy. Everything's ready when you need it at the drive and load pickup. You drive in and they load no matter the weather. And stop in the on-site creamery for great BYU chocolate milk and ice cream. BYU Food to Go, bringing campus to your table. Call for details, 801-422-5001.
Accidents don't just happen 9 to 5. They happen when you least expect them. The team at Siegfried & Jensen is here for you 24/7. Nights, weekends, every day, every hour. Really here for you. No matter when you call us, you'll speak to a real person and have access to the same expertise and personal attention as always, and get the legal help you need when you need it. Nights, weekends, every day, every hour, 24/7.
Learn more at siegfriedandjensen.com.
This is where we dominate. Our playground, place of business. This is our promised land, where we seek to find ourselves. And we're here to make sure the spaces our best prove themselves on appear how they should. Intermountain Healthcare, official medical provider for BYU Athletics.
Did you read all these books? Uh-huh. What are they about?
Mostly love.
Ew, gross.
I think Veda's very lucky to have a friend like you.
She's my best friend. I only surround myself with people who I find intellectually stimulating. So now I'm reading War and Peace for fun. Have you ever kissed anyone? No. Maybe we should. Just to see what's the big deal.
BYU Football with Kalani Sitake is presented by Intermountain Healthcare, official medical provider for BYU Athletics. Breeze, the official hometown airline of BYU Athletics. And by Smarty, location data experts.
Welcome back to Studio C in Provo. Now, as promised, our question and answer portion of the show, where we take the best social media questions that have been submitted using the hashtag Sitake Show. And we begin with @GrizzFather, who asks, can any of these seniors out-eat Coach Sitake? Head-to-head challenge. Lorenzo throws up the I have sign. Coach, you buying that?
That's a loaded question, man. Yeah. I don't know if I'm supposed to be offended or proud
of it. Mixed emotions there. Okay, great question from Matt, Chris Father. Zoe, you take the win there. At Corm Storming asks, why should athletes sign at BYU? What's the biggest benefit to being at BYU? Let's see. Matt, let's have you answer that. Why or what advice would you give to an athlete considering BYU and why they should sign at a program like BYU?
For me, it's the culture. It's a very different culture than you're going to get. I mean, I can't really answer that as well as guys like Houston or some of our transfers, but just from the things I've heard about other programs, you just get a very different culture, a very different feel, kind of like what Chris was saying earlier, with the love and learn culture that we have here. There's not kind of this feeling of fear. You kind of just have the feeling to go out, play your best, and deal with whether it's good or bad, the results that happen on the field. So that's what I've loved the most about being here at BYU is the things I've learned from my coaches. Kalani's, a big proponent of that. Just going out, not having any fear, and just playing with love and learning every day. So I feel like any young kid that's considering, college football, BYU should be at the top of the list.
All right, let's hand the microphone back to Lorenzo here. For any of the seniors, we'll have a few of you answer this. What was the favorite game of your BYU football career and why? That comes from @LWelch21.
Obviously, there's the Utah win, but I think my favorite game that I've played in or win was the Tennessee in 2019. I forgot what the stadium's name is, but that stadium was probably the biggest stadium we've played in or even seen, and probably the loudest. So just being able to silence 90,000 fans is probably was my favorite feeling, and being able to hear myself cheer because at first I couldn't hear myself talk or anything. But
and that was the night you out-ate Coach Sitake.
That was the night. Yeah. It was on the plane. We had a competition.
For the record, it's Neyland Stadium,
and
it is remarkable for sure.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, great memory right there. Okay, Earl, best win or favorite win that you've experienced at BYU and why?
I'll probably just have to say the Utah game, just because we finally broke the streak, and it meant a lot to us to finally beat these guys because we should have beat them many years, but we just didn't get it done for some reason. And so, yeah, now we can say that we're the best in the state, so it's cool.
All right. And the streak of days since Utah has beaten BYU continues, right?
Yeah,
okay.
Yeah.
Okay, let's keep this thing rolling. I like these good memories. It's making me feel happy inside. Joe, best win you've ever been involved with at BYU?
I'd have to go with Utah, too, from downtown Salt Lake. I was supposed to go there when Kalani and them were there, and it was just a good feeling to be able to get that win back and get in the win column for BYU in that rivalry. And so it's good. Days keep counting, and it's always good to remember that.
Awesome. Okay, hand it up to Houston. This from your brother, @X_Hems.
Oh, no.
Okay. For each senior, including you, Houston, what is your final message to fans across Cougar Nation?
Final message. I just want to say thank you to all the fans out there. As I said before earlier, I've never felt so supported, in my career, and it's because of you amazing people. So I really appreciate that, and keep showing love to the players. We're all human. Just keep showing love to coaches. We're all human, and we're trying to learn and grow.
Awesome. Okay, Chris, I'd like you to answer that question as well. Final message to Cougar Nation.
Honestly, I'm gonna do something that I've been working on this year. I really just think just putting God first, just including Him in everything. Just at least I'm reading your Bible every morning, praying every morning, and really just finding a way to put Him first. I feel like when you put Him first, everything else is gonna fall into place. That's something that I start doing and I'm working on.
We appreciate those answers. Let's give a hand for the seniors answering some questions on social media.